guys, welcome back to my channel. My hair is a little messy. I have wet hair, so I put it back and it's gonna be annoying. And I have hair coming off my sleeve. Where did it go? Alright, so I haven't actually done my makeup in a while, so that's what today's video is gonna be. I'm just gonna pull my blind up a little bit more because I don't have the greatest lighting. Look at my dog all snuggly up on my bed. Alright, that's better. Alright, so yeah, I haven't done makeup in a while. So I had my little handy dandy makeshift shopping basket. So it's got all the goodies that I'm going to use today. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start obviously with priming my face using my Too Faced Hangover X primer. I love this primer. It's supposed to be a hydrating primer. I'm not getting that. I never get the phone. It is a very hydrating primer, which is what it's supposed to be, but it also goes really well with the skincare products that I've been using for the past few weeks, which I absolutely love. I hope they keep doing the results that they're giving. I hope they keep giving me the results that they are. I love it. I'll maybe talk about that in another video. So yeah, it goes like they do go really well together. I was afraid of it because the moisturizer that I've been using of this brand is very, like, it doesn't feel like a moisturizer, but it does keep my face moist. Like, it's very, very weird. Like, it's a very weird kind of concept, but it does, like, keep my face hydrated. Like, but it just doesn't, or moisturized. But it just doesn't feel like one. So it's weird. So I definitely was afraid that, like, trying a very, like, plus the moisturizer is oil free, so like I was just very concerned. But so far I've only worn makeup over top of it a couple times, but when I have, it's been fine, so we like that. Where did I put my sponge? Oh, it fell on the floor. Of course it did. Hold on to my bed. Okay, there's my sponge. So for foundation, because I'm trying out a few new products, or not new products, but, well, yeah, a few. I'm gonna go in with my OG Clinique. I always say OG and stuff, but it's like, I only have, like, 3 foundations in my collection. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, I didn't mean to do that first. Alright, oops. Ooh, good thing I noticed that before I blended that out. Okay, so we're just going to add a little bit more primer there because I feel like I took some of that off. Right there. We're just going to add a bit more there. I'm actually going to add a little bit more all over my face just because I want my face to be really hydrated. I actually wanted to spot conceal first because on one of Samantha Ravndal's last videos, she says that she actually sometimes will spot conceal first. So I wanted to give that a try, so that's what we're going to do first. So I have, as you can see, I have a lot of spots down here lately, which I don't get. It's really frustrating. But we're going to try and spot conceal some of these. I'm not going to worry too much about my forehead. Not too many on my cheeks. I might do a few, but so for this spot conceal, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer in the shade 810 Fair. This is still like a little dark for me, but in Samantha's video, she said that she sometimes, like, she uses a darker concealer to spot conceal because then she's putting the foundation over top. So I'm going to use my little mirror just because it's closer. Helps if I open it. She also is saying, like, in her video, she's saying less is more. So, like, I do like this applicator because it's a sponge. So it does, like, you can disperse as much as you want or as little as you want. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. All right. That was a lot on that sponge. And for spot concealing, she just uses her finger to pat it in. Yeah, see, I added way too much right there. All right, where else can I spot conceal on the rest of my face? Just pats it into her skin. Alright, I also am noticing that I have a little bit of dryness on, like, right here on the bottom of my nose, and when I do that, when I have that, I use just a little bit of my Olay moisturizer just to kind of, because I know that gives me that extra moisture, so, like, if I do, like, my nose highlight, if my nose is dry, nose highlight just does not work, so. Alright, so now we have spot concealed. Looks a little crazy. It's definitely like, it's one of those things, like, it's gonna take getting used to, like, spot concealing first, because you have, like, these little, I have, like, these little orange spots on my face, and it's like, whoa, it's weird, but in, like, 2 seconds, it's gonna be covered up with foundation. So, I just want to see if this is really gonna make a difference. Like, this is the first time I'm doing this, really. I did it when I watched the video, but, like, it was dark and stuff like that, so I didn't really get to see if it did anything. Whereas now that it's in daylight, it should be interesting to see how this does. I mean, I could easily use this, because this is a foundation and concealer, I could use this as my spot conceal, but I don't like to. I like to just use it as a foundation. I know some people use it as a concealer, but I'm also the lightest shade. So, as my foundation, so I couldn't go any lighter to highlight or anything like that, so I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. Alright, I don't know if I noticed too much of a difference right off the bat. This one in the corner is really bugging me, so I'm going to spot conceal it. I'm going to put a little bit more of this concealer on it. But I'm going to blend that in with my Beauty Blender instead of my finger. better. Still not perfect, but it's fine. Then for concealer for my under eyes, I think, do I want to go in with this? Do I want to go in with my bot? Do I want to go in with this? I got like 3 different kinds of concealer out because I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. Maybe we'll mix. Maybe we'll mix a bit of the Sephora collection and the Body Shop concealer. I have a problem from not picking my nose. My nose is just itchy at the bottom. Alright, so first we'll put on a little bit of the gel concealer from the Sephora collection in the shade Fondant. I'm just putting a little bit because, again, in this video that Samantha did, she's saying that, you know, less is more, less is more. So I'm going to do, like, very little. And to me, that's little because, again, you know, you see so many people doing, like, the big triangles that go down to, like, here. I don't even do that. Like, that's a lot of concealer. Alright, where did my concealer brush just go? Damn it. Oh, there it is. And then I'm taking the Body Shop Matte Clay Full Coverage Concealer in 010 on a brush. Oh, why did the sunlight like just change there? And we're gonna kind of place that over top, kind of blending the two together. I have no idea how this is gonna work. This could turn out terrible. Alright, let's see how that does. Why do I always find that my concealer blends out better on this eye than it does this one? I just realized I also grabbed my Fit Me concealer, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that on this eye. Right on that inner corner, because I don't know why, I always find that, like, this eye blends out so much better than this one. I feel like I have more discoloration on the eye that I'm doing right now, which is annoying. My nose didn't blend out properly. I have like this chunk of foundation. Better. Again, I don't know why. This eye just does not like me. For powder, for translucent, for setting powder, I'm going to be using the, I have no idea how you pronounce this brand name, Palladio, yeah, I don't know. It's their rice powder. It's so, so good. I love this powder. Okay, that's why you're in a plastic bag. That's exactly why you are in a plastic bag, because the packaging on this is freaking shit. I hate the packaging of this stuff. Like, it's terrible packaging. But the powder itself is good. The powder itself is extreme, like, instantly mattifying. Oh my god, I'm just making a mess. I hate this powder, like, because of the freaking packaging of it. But again, the actual powder itself is really good. It's worth the terrible packaging. Actually, meh. This is instantly mattifying. Like, oh my god, this stuff is crazy how instantly it mattifies. Like, And then I just use that to, again, press into anywhere that I do want mattified. It's cool, more powder just went everywhere. Oh my god, my pants are gonna turn white. I'm wearing black pants and the bottom of them are turning like white. And that's why this stays in a plastic bag, because the packaging is shit. Alright, let's just let that sit for another minute or two. I don't like to do stuff with this because it moves very quickly. So I'm honestly not going to bake with it for too long. For eye primer, we're going to go with the MAC Paint Pot, Soft Ochre Paint Pot, Matte Paint Pot, Pro Longwear Paint Pot, whatever the fuck it's called, in Soft Ochre. Do I want to use my finger? Let's try this frickin' brush. This is from Luxie. This is the 140 Detailed Tapered Blender. I'm going to use this to apply this, because I have never used this brush before. I don't quite know what to use it for. Maybe this is what it can be used for. Applying Paint Pot. Oh, that was a lot of Paint Pot. That was a lot of Paint Pot. A lot of Paint Pot, a lot of Paint Pot. Alright. For brows, I'm gonna go in with my, oh my god, so L'Oreal's Brow Stylist Prep and Shape Pro Kit. The writing's all faded. It's just a little wax powder duo, but this is probably one of the best powders like for my brows at this point. Like I used to have to be blonde, and now I'm finding if I use blonde products, they're not going well. So I think I've got to start moving on to a darker color. So this is still in the shade blonde, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't tell me, but I'm pretty sure it is. This, I can't use that mirror. That mirror sucks. And I finally got an actual spoolie brush. Not one that I had to makeshift and put together myself. I actually got a legit spoolie brush. And then I did bring an actual pencil in case I do want to kind of fix them a little bit. This is the Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks Brow Definer in Blonde. This is a decent pencil because it's actually a decent, it's a little bit browner. This is just a really thick pencil though, which is why I don't like to use it all the time. I kind of use it to shape my brows, like get the outline kind of and the shape, and then I use the powder to kind of fill them in a little bit. I haven't done my brows in a while. Honestly, I've given up with kind of doing brow products. Like, I don't really... I'm okay. Like, I used to love to have my brows filled in. Now, at this point, I honestly can't be bothered half the time because I'm just like, you know what? I'm finally getting used to how, like, my brows being so sparse and everything. Like, I honestly don't care too much about brows at this point. So, they always look... I can't get them to be a decent, like... Because this still looks, like, really blocky for my hair. Like, for my hair color, this looks really blocky. Like, I feel like I added way too much product. So now I have to spoolie through and basically have as minimal product. It's whatever. Oh, I'm shedding everywhere. I'm shedding. Does anybody else shed when they let their hair, when, like, you let your hair dry? Does anyone else shed like a freaking dog? Because I'm not even kidding. I shed like crazy when I let my hair dry. Alright. For a bronze... Actually, no. Let's do eyes first. For eyes, I got two palettes. I got the Tartelette In Bloom palette and the Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze palette. Just because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So, I wanted to go with something like neutral, like very simple, nothing too complex. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I got a bit of a headache. Well, okay, eye brushes are here. Let's go in, oh, that's got a lot of shadow on it. Let's go in with Flower Child as my transition shade. Kind of transition crease shade. Kind of cover up some of that discoloration of the paint pot. I didn't think it was going to be this bad on my eyes, but the lady was like, she's like, oh, it's, you know, if you're using it as an eye primer, like, you're just gonna cover it, so like it doesn't matter that it's a bit discolored and whatever. So she's got kind of a point, but at the same time, like, oh, I've got like, oh, this headache is like coming in strong. Alright. Then we're going to go into Smarty Pants next to Flower Child and kind of take that more into the crease. Try and deepen it up a little bit. And this is on a Morphe M506 brush. Then we're gonna go in with Rebel on a NYX number 15 brush. Kind of just on the outer corner. Kind of working it into like the middle part of the lid. And then I'm going to take Leader and try to create a little bit of a wing, but like a subtle wing, like, so you see that it's there but not and then I'm kind of buffing it away. Oh, I did not like that. Okay, we're gonna try and buff that all the way if we can, because that's not what I wanted to do at all. Gonna try and add some more of Smarty Pants to the outer part of the crease to try and cover that up a little bit. And then we're gonna go in with, I actually need to swatch these a little bit. I need to swatch that, and I want to swatch that. Alright, I think I'm going with that. I think that goes best. So I'm gonna go in with, from the Smashbox plate, Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze palette, I'm gonna go in with Delirious, which is this, I don't even know what to call this. It's kind of a coppery shimmer shade. On a Morphe M321 brush. Kind of place that on the inner part of the lid, connecting it to that Rebel shade. I'm not going for anything too shimmery, which is why I'm not, normally I would pack and then kind of blend, but I'm not going for anything too intense, so that's why I'm sweeping it across. Can you like stay behind my ear? And then with that same brush, I'm just gonna give it a quick little clean a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with Rebel. Alright, now for the lower lash line, on a smudging brush, I'm going to go in with Smarty Pants again, and just kind of first bring it to the lower lash line. Why are you so stiff? Okay, we're gonna use a different smudging brush because that's very, very stiff. Let's go with this smudge brush. Maybe this one will be less, much softer. And then we're going to go in with Rebel. Kind of connect it to the outer corner. And that's my dog starting to snore. And then, because I haven't used this yet, I have no idea if this is going to be good for the lower lash line. But we're going to go in with some Urban Decay Heavy Metals Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. This is the first time I'm using this. Oh, no, I don't like that. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Don't like that for the lower lash line. Do not like that for the lower lash line. And now I'm gonna have glitter all over me. Try and wipe some of it away with my finger. Cool. Now I've got some glitter on my eye. That's cool. Alright. Oh well. I actually kind of like that. Alright, I'm gonna do the same kind of thing on the other eye. Take pretty much it all away and just like give me a little bit. And then try and kind of wipe it away. And it actually kind of leaves you with this little bit of glitter. That kind of looks cool. You just got this little bit of like loose glitter on your eye. Ooh, I like that. Alright. Is that it for the eyes? For the actual eyeshadow? Yes, it is. For mascara, I'm going to first try out the mascara from the Superhero mascara from IT Cosmetics. Because I haven't tried this yet. I bought the mini of this a while ago. I bought it the same time that I bought Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. It's the same time I bought that. But yet I just have not tried this yet. So we're going to give it a try today. Oh, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. I need to just grab my mascara wand. One of my dry mascara wands, I should say. Yeah, no, not a fan of that. All right, good thing I came out with two because I also am gonna use the Ciate London Wonder Wand mascara, which is kind of another dupe, like for the way the wand is shaped. It's kind of a dupe to the Better Than Sex mascara and the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Just the way that the actual wand is shaped. it would be a dupe for that. I've used this once. I did like it. I just don't know if I'm going to like it over top of another mascara, even though I only used like the tiniest bit. I don't know how I'm going to like it. And then I'm just going to put that a little bit on the lower lashes. I have no idea how this is going to look. I hope it looks okay. Alright, I like that. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Finally, to finish up the face. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in Light Skin. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. Okay, I'm not like noticing any coverage with that or any like color. So I'm going to grab two because I don't know which one I want to use. We'll go in with a bit of Too Faced Soleil Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Maybe that will show up a bit more. That will give me a bit more color. Kind of bronze up the nose a little bit, bronze up the chin. All right. For blush, we're gonna go in with this from Lottie London Cosmetics. This is their blush in the shade Zane. I got this from an Ipsy bag, so again, I think I've used this once. Can't remember if I liked it or not. I like the color of it. It's nice and simple. Like, it's very much my kind of shade. Like, it's a very muted, dusty kind of pink, which is exactly kind of the shade that I would go for of a blush. Like, it's not too pink, not too peach, not too... Yeah, it's a very pretty shade. And it applies pretty nice too. Like, I can see it, but not overwhelming. It's definitely not like overwhelming, which I like in a blush. Oh, my glitter is starting to like go lower and lower onto my face. Let's try and brush that away. Pretty. And we're gonna just put a little bit of blush on the nose. Alright, and then for highlight, we're going blinding. First, we're gonna go in with, from Almay, their Instant Glow Highlighting Duo. I'm just gonna add just the tiniest bit on my nose to give me that nose highlight. It smells like bubblegum and I'm living for it. It kind of smells like bubblegum and paint thinner a little bit. It kind of smells like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. But then for the rest of my face, we're going to go in with Becca in Opal. Their Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Going to take that on a Morphe M510 brush. A little bit more on the nose because you can never have too much of a nose highlight. Just above the brows. And then where's my, I have a brush that I use for nose highlight. For kind of the bridge of my nose. And we're going to actually just put a little bit of that underneath the brow because I just realized I didn't really do a brow highlight. Alright. And I just want like some of that glitter to go away from my face because it's sticking. Alright. I think that's going to be the end of this look. Okay, my nose highlight's like really blinding. Kind of need to dull it down a little bit. To dull it down, I'm actually going to put just a tiny bit of my True Blend powder. Just kind of dull it out a little bit because that is really, really blinding. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. Alright. Ta-da! This is the finished look. I am okay with it. I should have blended a bit more into my neck. I know it's a little late to do that, but kind of take whatever foundation's left on my sponge and kind of blend that down a little bit. I haven't done an eye look. Honestly, I haven't really used eyeshadow when I've done my makeup in a very, very long time, so I think that's what's throwing me off the most, is I'm just not used to having my eyes done. But not bad. I like it. Alright, so thank you for tuning into this video. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, give me some products down below that aren't too expensive because your girl's on a budget. But yeah, have fun guys. Have a good day.